Honey, what on earth is going on here?
Oh, about that.
We agreed that we were going to bring my parents to come and live with us in this house. How come your parents are here all of a sudden instead? We never talked about this. How could you let them do this without even so much as consulting me about it first? Have you completely lost your mind?
I'm sorry, honey. It's just that my parents' house is really old. And they can't keep living in a house that's up a steep hill at their age. The thought of them carrying on living in that place just doesn't sit right with me. Surely you can understand that, right? And anyway, your parents' house isn't even that old, and it's much nicer than my parents' place.
But what am I supposed to do about my parents now then? And are you forgetting that my parents are old as well? They live on the 3rd floor and there's no elevator in their building. It's really hard for them to get up and down the stairs, you know.
Their house looked pretty good to me.
Wow, you really will say anything to justify your actions, huh? Have you forgotten that we've been talking about getting my parents into a nicer house since before we even got married? That's the whole reason why we kept entering these housing lotteries. You also agreed that you would be happy for my parents to come and live with us. How can you do such a complete U-turn all of a sudden? Are you playing some kind of sick joke on me right now?
Oh, I'm really sorry, honey, but please be understanding of my situation. My parents are older than yours, and they've always gone out of their way to do their best for me, which is why I want to do something nice for them in return. How could I not use this opportunity when we have such a nice house now?
So are you saying that my mom and dad didn't also go out of their way to give me a great upbringing? Do you think I don't also want to do something for them in return now that I have the chance? And we had also agreed in advance that we would be living with my parents, not yours. What right do you have to suddenly decide that your parents are coming to live here without even asking me first?
I promise that within the next 5 years, we'll get a nice house for your parents to move into, okay? Please, can you be a little bit more understanding of me?
No, I can't and I won't understand you. I will not tolerate this.
But I've already told them to come over with all of their stuff. What am I supposed to do now? Tell them to go back? Everything is already in place for them to come right over. How can I turn around and tell them that they actually can't come and they need to unpack all their stuff and resign themselves to carry on living in that miserable old house? I can't tell them that. It'll crush them. You go and tell them if you're that upset about it.
Okay, I'll tell them. I don't have any qualms about that. I'll call them and tell them right now.
Wait, seriously? That was meant to make you feel bad for them. I didn't think that you would actually still want to go through with telling them not to come. How about this? We let them live with us for a little while, and when we found a nice new house for them to move into, then they'll move out straight away. Would you be able to put up living with them up until then?
And when exactly do you think you'll be able to find them a new house by? Do you have a plan?
I'll start thinking of a plan now. I'm thinking I can probably find somewhere for them within 3 months from now. Please, just let them live with us for now, okay? We're all basically one big family anyway, aren't we?
Okay, but I'm giving you exactly 3 months. I'm not waiting a single day longer, so you'd better set your plan in motion right away.
Come on in, Mom. What do you think of the house? It's pretty nice, isn't it? Come over here and take a look at the balcony. Oh, isn't the view of the city amazing?
But don't you think the light bulbs are a little too bright? Being in here for too long is going to hurt my eyes. How about you turn this light off for now? And by the way, is the heating not turned on? I'm freezing to death here. When you're as old as me, your body really can't stand the cold, you know.
Did you not turn the heating on, honey?
No, I didn't.
Honestly, you have no sense. You knew my parents were coming, so you should have thought to turn it on in advance so that the house would be nice and toasty when they arrive. Oh, sorry, Mom. We'll get it turned on now and get you warmed up in no time.
Well, I must say, this isn't a great start to us living together. You've let me down already, Sadie. It's obvious that you're not on top of things when looking after the house, are you? I'm sorry, Gloria. I'll go and turn the heating on now. Please do. You may not understand because you're young, but once you get older, it's really hard to sit around and be cold in your own house, you know. You're not just worrying about yourselves anymore. Now you have to think about us, too. Please, have some consideration for your poor in-laws. I'm sorry, I obviously wasn't thinking.
Anyway, Mom, Dad, how about we focus on unpacking your bags for now? Everything arrived in the moving truck a while ago, so now all we need to do is decide where we're gonna put things.
Are you saying you didn't arrange all of our stuff for us already? What have you been doing all this time, then? Don't be so lazy. Honestly, we can't have you idling around doing nothing when you have us to take care of now.
Mom, you've got to understand that both of us are very busy. We still have to go to work today, you know? Even though all this stuff has been delivered, there's no way that we could have had it arranged by the time you arrived here.
Okay, fine. I'll let you off just this once. By the way, where is the master bedroom? The master bedroom? Why are you acting so surprised? Surely it's a given that the oldest people in the house should have the most space. Don't tell me you were expecting us to squeeze into one of the smaller rooms, were you? Honestly, you haven't been married to my son for that long and you're already disappointing me. Honey, you and I need to talk right now.
What's the matter now?
I really don't think this is right. If they're only going to be staying for a few months, I don't think they should be getting to have the master bedroom. Tell me the truth. You didn't really talk to your mom about this only being a temporary arrangement, did you?
Do you really have to keep on at me about that? I'm sorry, I just didn't really have the chance to talk to her. I've been rushed off my feet with the whole moving process. We don't just have our stuff to unpack, we also have my parents' stuff to unpack. How could I have a spare moment to talk to her? I'll definitely talk to her this evening though, okay? Oh, I'm so tired from moving all this stuff around that I think that I might just pass out. Please, just be a little bit more understanding of me.
Even so, I really don't think they should be entitled to have the master bedroom. My boundaries are really being pushed here, you know that?
But how on earth are we supposed to expect them to sleep in one of the rooms that doesn't have a bed yet? At their age? It is better for us to sleep on the floor for now, surely? Surely you wouldn't be able to sleep soundly knowing that your in-laws had to sleep on the floor because of you?
I would be lying if I said I wouldn't feel a little uncomfortable, but I really don't like the way they're acting as if this is their house.
Well, you wanted to bring your parents to live with us in this house, didn't you? Were you planning on making them sleep in one of the smaller rooms as well?
Well, that's...
See? This is blatant discrimination against my parents. There can't be one rule for you and another rule for me, you know?
Well, that's not the problem here.
Forget it, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm very disappointed in you right now, but I'm gonna be the bigger person and just let it slide. I'll move all of my parents' stuff into the master bedroom and we can sort our stuff out later. Just go and make yourself comfortable in one of the smaller rooms and stop making a fuss, okay?
Oh, I'm making a fuss, am I? You really have some nerve talking to me like that in this situation.
I'm sorry, all I can do now is just keep apologizing.
The more I think about it, the more ridiculous this whole situation seems. And why does your mom have so many complaints?
It's just because she's old, you know? That's just how old people are. Old people never seem to be able to differentiate between what they should and shouldn't say, and they just say whatever they feel like saying. Because we're young, we just need to respect that they might not realize when they're being rude and just put up with it.
I'll let her off the hook today, but you had better keep your promise. They are not staying here any longer than 3 months.
The master bedroom is just over this way, Mom. You and Dad can make yourselves nice and comfortable in here.
What were you and Sadie talking about in the other room for so long? Is she really that upset about your father and I taking the master bedroom?
Of course not, Mom. Sadie just wants you and Dad to be comfortable. Come on, this way. We were just talking about all the things that we had to get sorted tonight since it's our first night in the new house. For example, we haven't even set up the internet yet.
Okay, I see. Well, I'll start unpacking my stuff in here then. Hey, Mom, it's me. What have you been up to this evening? Oh, hi there, sweetheart. How is moving into the new house going? Your dad and I are just about to head to sleep. You must be pretty tired as well. You must have had a lot to do this evening. I'm so sorry, Mom. I really wanted to move you into a better house as soon as possible, but Austin went behind my back and brought his parents in instead. I'm so disappointed in him, and I'm really frustrated about this whole situation. We'd been preparing to move you and Dad into a better house since before we even got married, so I don't know what's gotten into him all of a sudden. No matter how mad you may be, you shouldn't speak badly of your husband, okay? Well, he doesn't deserve for me to speak nicely of him if he's going to do things like this. It must be pretty hard on you to suddenly have your in-laws on your hands, I suppose. I doubt they're going to make things easy for you. I have no idea how things are going to go, but right now I can't stand the sight of any of them. Neither my in-laws nor that husband of mine. Well, don't get upset on my behalf. I'm fine with the whole situation, okay? Please don't fight with your husband over this. It's not worth it. But don't you remember, Mom? When Austin came to ask you and Dad to give your permission to marry me, he said that he would do everything he could to move you two into a nicer house. Now I have a feeling that he was just saying that in order to get on your good side and get you to give him your blessing. I do remember him saying that. How could I forget? He made such a great impression on me that day. And that's exactly what makes me so mad. He says all the right things to make people think highly of him, and then he goes behind your back and does something like this? He knew that the plan was always to move you and Dad in with us after we'd been here for a week so that we could get everything ready for you. And then he goes and tells his parents it's okay for them to move in the very day we moved in so that we have double the things to worry about. I think what he's done is really underhanded. You have no idea how shocked I was when he told me his parents were coming. He obviously had no intention of having you and Dad come and live with us and was planning this behind my back the whole time to catch me out and make sure there was nothing I could do about it. I can't believe that he would do something so evil to me. Well, did you never think that just like how you wanted to move into a nicer house and have us come and live with you, Austin also wanted to move into a nicer house and have his parents come and live with him? Honestly, Mom, I have no idea how you can be so understanding right now. It's not like Austin's parents have even said thank you to us for providing them with a nicer house to live in. The moment they walked through the door, they immediately started acting as if they owned the place, which made me resent the whole situation even more. If they had been a little bit nicer to me and a little less entitled, maybe I wouldn't be as mad as I am now. They don't seem to appreciate what I've had to give up in order for them to come and live here. Well, I don't mind carrying on living in this house. We've lived here for quite a while now, and I'm used to it. I'd grown attached to this neighborhood as well, so to be honest, I'm not all too sad that we're staying here. Your dad and I are going to be just fine where we are, so don't you worry about us, okay? Make sure to be nice to your in-laws, and try not to be too grumpy with your husband as well. Fine, I'll try my best. I told Austin that he has 3 months to move his parents somewhere else, so I'll be able to move you two in here then. Please be patient with me and wait a little longer. We'll come and visit you at the weekend, okay? Okay. See you at the weekend, darling. I'll make sure to cook all your favorites. Aw, Mom, there's no need to go to all that effort just for me. But thank you. Anyway, I'll hang up now so you can get to sleep. Good night, Mom.
Were you on the phone to your mom just now?
Yeah?
Are you still annoyed at me, honey?
Annoyed? I'm more than just annoyed. This isn't the kind of issue that I'm willing to drop just because you say, please don't be mad at me.
I'm sorry, but I'm feeling great because it seems like my parents really like the place. Thank you so much for being okay with them living here with us, honey.
I can't believe you have the audacity to say things like that in this situation.
What's the problem? Everyone is happy with this arrangement. You're the only one who's feeling hard done by. It sounded like your mom was okay with the situation too, overhearing your phone call with her.
You knew how badly I wanted to move my parents into a building that has an elevator. How can you keep talking as if this whole thing is no big deal? Every single thing you say is just adding fuel to the fire.
Why can't you just concede? Let go and move on already.
Concede? Did you just say concede?
Honey, please stop yelling. My parents are trying to sleep in the next room. Please be more considerate. Anyway, I'm gonna sleep now.
Hey, I'm not done talking to you yet.
I said I'm going to sleep now. And please, for the love of God, stop yelling. If you wake my parents up, you're the one who has to deal with the consequences.
This is absolutely unbelievable. Hi, Sadie. How are you doing? It's been ages. You're looking great since you moved into this nice house. Oh, hi, Madison. It's so nice to see you. I'm doing fine, thanks. Have you eaten dinner yet? I haven't eaten yet. How about you? Me neither. When your brother gets home, we can all eat together. That'll be nice. When is he getting back? He normally gets back around now, so I'll give him a call and ask him where he is. Do you have any steak in the house by any chance? It's been ages since I last had steak, and I know you're really good at cooking it, so I was hoping you had some in the fridge. Yes, there is some steak in the fridge. I'll start cooking it as soon as your brother gets back. Okay, thank you. Oh, by the way, last time you made steak for us, it was very nice, but it was a little too rare for my liking. I like my steak to be really well done, so would you be able to make sure that mine is cooked the way I like it this time? Yes, of course. I'll make sure to cook it until it's nice and crispy for you. By the way, what are you doing with all those suitcases? Are you going on a trip or something? What are you talking about? I used up all my vacation days this year, so how would I be able to go on a trip? Then what are you doing with all those suitcases? You have so much luggage that I thought you were going on a trip around the world. Oh, has Austin not said anything to you yet? Wow, I had no idea that it was possible to have such bad communication in a couple. Do you even talk to each other? This doesn't bode well for your marriage if you're not cluing each other in on important things so early on. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna be living in this house with you guys from today onwards. I hope that's okay with you. Excuse me? Why on earth would you come and live with us? Why wouldn't I want to come and live where all my family are living? Well, this is the first time hearing of this. Austin gave me permission to come and live here quite a while ago. Just ask him and he'll tell you. Are you sure you didn't misunderstand him or something like that? Your parents aren't going to be here for much longer, so why would you come and live here knowing that? Are you sure that you haven't misunderstood something? Why would my parents be leaving? Austin hasn't said anything to them about that. Oh dear. Well, when he comes back, I'll make sure to have a proper conversation with him.
I'm home. Honey, I'm starving. Is dinner ready yet?
First, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
What's the matter this time? The atmosphere is feeling a little tense in here. You're scaring me a little.
Oh, you're scared, are you? Well, imagine how I felt when I saw your sister here with all her bags, telling me that she was going to be living with us from now on.
Oh, right. I guess I forgot to tell you. I kept meaning to tell you, but it just kept slipping my mind.
This is not the kind of thing that just slips your mind, though, is it? Apparently bringing your parents in here and letting them take the master bedroom wasn't enough for you. What on earth makes you think that I would be okay with your sister living with us as well?
Well, paying the rent is really taking a toll on my finances, and since we have the space, I was thinking it would be to everyone's benefit to have an extra person to help with the rent. If we all live together, we can split the costs of electricity and gas, and we can all end up saving money. It's also better for the planet, which is an added bonus.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Environmental Conservationist. Do you think you're Superman? Way to go thinking about how to save the planet, but you obviously haven't considered the fact that you're driving your wife crazy.
I don't get why you're so upset. Everyone is happy here.
Oh, everyone is happy? Really? You and your family may be happy, but I certainly am not. Did you even stop for a second to consider how I might feel?
Why do you keep drawing a line between my family and yours? Why did you even get married if you didn't want to accept your husband's family as your own? When you get married, your families become intertwined. It's not just about the couple anymore.
Well, I don't like this. I am uncomfortable. I am uncomfortable in my own home.
Why are you yelling again? Be careful. What if my mom hears you saying things like that?
Well, I don't care if she hears me. Let her hear me. Is there a reason why I shouldn't voice how I'm feeling? You're telling me to be quiet because you know that what you've done here is wrong, and you don't want to keep being reminded of that. Isn't that right? I refuse to believe that you really don't know that you're in the wrong here.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm sorry. I admit that I was wrong. I'll apologize 1,000,000 times if I have to.
You haven't said anything to your parents about them moving out of here after 3 months, have you?
I haven't had the chance yet. It's not that I was never gonna tell them, it's just that the timing hasn't been right.
Oh, really? Well, from my perspective, you've had plenty of opportunities. You've just been avoiding bringing it up.
Will you just stop yelling at me? I'm sorry, okay? I will tell them eventually. But let's stop harboring bad feelings towards each other, shall we? We're all one big family here.
Okay then, if you're not going to tell them, I will. Get out of my way. I'll go and talk to them right now.
Why are you being like this?
Sadie, is dinner not ready yet? When are you going to cook the steak for us? I'm so hungry.
How about you focus on making dinner first and then we can talk about this again later, huh? Everyone is hungry and nobody is ever in a good mood when they're hungry, are they? You should have made sure dinner was ready before I got home anyway.
Oh, by the way, Austin, would you be able to make yourself scarce and also make sure Mom and Dad are out of the house every so often so I can bring my boyfriend over every so often? And you have got protection in the house, right?
Protection? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about condoms, idiot.
Oh, I see.
Oh, never mind. I think my boyfriend will need bigger ones than the ones you have. So I'll just have to buy some new ones.
Hey, how dare you insult your brother like that?
I just feel sorry for Sadie, that's all.
You little brat.
Anyway, this Saturday, make sure you're both out of the house. I already arranged for Mom and Dad to go and spend the day in the sauna.
I guess we'll just go with them to the sauna then.
That's great. Oh, and make sure you spend the night at Sadie's parents' place as well. I don't want to be disturbed. This is really getting out of hand. I'm losing my mind here. Oh my gosh, what on earth is wrong with your husband's family? Did all of this stuff seriously happen? Yeah, unfortunately it did. Honestly, I'm going through so much turmoil on the inside. I haven't even gone to visit my parents because I'm afraid of what my sister-in-law might do in my house whilst I'm gone. Honestly, if I were in your situation, I would have already flipped out. How are you keeping your cool right now? I'm really not. I just want to cry really bad. Oh, go ahead and cry. You can cry in front of me. I will completely understand. Anybody would be crying in your situation. Just looking at my husband's face drives me crazy with anger. And just watching my sister-in-law do something as mundane as eating makes me want to shove her plate in her face. And don't even get me started on my husband's parents. Even though they're the ones living in my house, they make me feel like I'm their servant. It feels like I'm the one imposing in their house sometimes. No matter what, everything just seems completely hopeless. But I know that I really will lose my mind if I carry on like this. Will you take care of me when I inevitably do lose my mind? All is not lost. Let's think of a way to drive them out of your house together. Thank you for being so supportive. Although I'm not sure what we could possibly do. Hey, where on earth have you been? You can't just stay out late and not even make dinner for us. Honestly, you let me down more and more each day. Did your parents really raise you to be such a terrible housewife? I'm sorry. I'll get dinner ready for you right away. Where is Madison? She got fed up with waiting for you to come back, so she went out to eat in a restaurant with your friends. My poor baby girl shouldn't be spending her hard-earned cash on eating out just because you were too lazy to come home and cook dinner for her. Excuse me? Honestly, I don't know what I did to deserve a useless daughter-in-law like you. You don't make sure dinner is always ready. You spend all of your time outside with your friends. Because of you, my daughter isn't able to have a nice home-cooked meal and has to go outside when it's so cold. I'm ashamed to call you my daughter-in-law. I really am. Seriously, Gloria, Oh, would you just look at that expression on your face? How insolent. Go on, finish what you were going to say. Seriously, what? Do you not think you're being a little too hard on me right now? This is just how things are. You need to stop complaining and know your place. By the way, I heard that this apartment is registered in your name. What on earth did you go and do that for? Obviously, it should rightfully be in your husband's name. Oh gosh, here she goes again. Well, it was my money that got us this apartment, so of course it's going to be registered in my name. Well, I don't care about that in the slightest. Transfer it over to your husband right now. What did you just say? I said, transfer this apartment over to your husband right now. I entered the housing lottery that won me this house before I even got married to him. So why should I? Well, you're a married woman now, and married women should yield to their husbands. There's no point trying to get through to you. I suddenly lost my appetite. Even if you cook something, I won't be eating it. So just cook for yourself for all I care. Oh my gosh, your mother-in-law's really lost it. Even if she is traditionally minded about gender roles, she's taken things way too far here. Honestly, I have absolutely zero respect for her and her mad ravings at this point. I feel like I have nothing to lose at this point. I've lost any feelings I had for that jerk I call my husband, so what's the point in continuing to put up with his awful family? What are you going to do then? Well, I guess I'll just do what I planned to do in the first place. I'll bring my mom and dad to come and live with me in my house. But how are you going to do that when you're living with your in-laws? Are you going to make them try and all live together? Oh, no, of course not. There would be something very wrong with me if I tried to do something as crazy as that. I'm going to pack up all of my husband's and in-laws' stuff, have it sent to my parents' old place, and have my parents come and live with me in the new house. But how are you going to manage that? It's going to be a huge task, and there's no way you could do it unnoticed. Oh, I have a plan up my sleeve. Come on, Gloria, let's eat.
Why are you being so nice to me all of a sudden? Everyone in the whole neighborhood knows how much you hate me at this point.
Of course I don't hate you, Gloria. Please don't say things like that. I'm so sorry if I was a little cold to you before.
Are you okay? You're not acting like your usual self.
I just feel so bad for the way I've been treating you and your family since you moved in here. And as an apology, I wanted to send you all on a little weekend getaway.
A weekend getaway? Are you being serious right now?
Deadly serious. It's a luxury spa hotel and resort on the coast. I'm sure you're going to love it.
A luxury spa hotel? Are you really saying you're going to pay for us to go somewhere as nice as that?
Yes, I am. You can take the whole family, and I'm sure you'll have a whale of a time. I'll stay here and look after the house while you're gone.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm glad to see that you're reflecting on your actions and that you've finally seen the error of your ways. I want to see your attitude towards your husband and sister-in-law improving as well, okay? Your sister-in-law has said that you've made living here awfully uncomfortable for her, you know.
I'm so sorry. I'll make sure to take her aside and apologize to her properly.
I'm so glad that you finally come to your senses.
Hurry up and eat your dinner before it gets cold. I especially made all the things you like. I reserved the trip for this coming weekend, by the way. Is that okay with you?
Yes, of course. How can we not make time for such a lovely trip?
I really hope you're able to have a wonderful time.
Are you really gonna be okay all on your own in the house for the whole weekend?
Yes, I will be. I'm sure you'll all enjoy yourselves much more if I'm not around. And I'm also not feeling too great at the moment, so it'll give me a chance to get some rest. I keep coughing and sneezing, so it would just be annoying to have sat in the car for such a long drive.
Okay, if you're sure. I still feel bad leaving you behind, but I guess we should get going now. My parents are so excited for this trip. Oh, thanks so much for doing this for us, honey.
Are you happy?
Hmm?
I asked if you're happy.
Of course I'm happy. You've gone out of your way to do something really nice for my family.
Yes, I really have gone out of my way for this, so make sure you have a good time, okay?
Huh?
Don't worry about me and just focus on enjoying yourselves.
Okay, I will. Aw, thanks again, honey.
No, thank you. Bye now. Hi there, is this the removals company? I'm just calling to ask if it would be possible to move 2 households worth of stuff today? Yes, of course. I'll send you the addresses of both houses. Thank you so much. Yes, so what's going to happen is that all the stuff from one house is going to be moved to the other and vice versa, kind of like a swap. Yes, thank you. Please try your best to come as soon as possible.
Are you sure it's okay for us to do this?
Yes, I'm sure. I've been toying with the idea of doing this for a while, and I finally reached breaking point and decided to just go ahead and do it. Please don't say anything to my in-laws, okay? I really can't live with that man I call my husband anymore. Just seeing his family's faces makes me want to vomit. I'm so glad that we decided to just have the ceremony and put off officially registering the marriage. Otherwise, going through a divorce would be quite messy.
This really is a situation I never could have envisioned happening.
Well, as if stealing your place in this house wasn't enough for my in-laws, they even asked me to transfer the apartment over to Austin's name.
They really went that far.
I'm telling you, I really have been in a living hell these past few months. And my sister-in-law has been treating the place as if it's hers, bringing her boyfriend over whenever she likes and not sparing a single thought for the rest of us. I really couldn't put up with it for a second longer. This is officially the end of my relationship with those terrible people. Let's just live a happy life here, the 3 of us, You, me, and Dad. If I've learned anything from this whole experience, it's that marriage is futile.
Hey, Sadie! I know you're in there. Open up already.
What are you doing here? I already sent you the address of your temporary house. All your stuff is there already, so you might as well just head over there now. I don't know if you're gonna like it there, and I also don't know what state it is since I didn't have time to get it cleaned up, but at least you have somewhere to go.
Open the door and come out while I'm still being nice. I could call the police on you, you know, but I'm choosing to talk it out because I'm a reasonable person.
Oh, I was actually just about to report you to the police. What a coincidence. Do you want to call the police or shall I? Either way, you're going to be the one escorted off the premises for trespassing because this is legally my property. And are you also forgetting that we never actually officially registered our marriage? So in the eyes of the law, you and I have absolutely no relationship to one another.
You!
If you don't have anything else to say to me, would you mind leaving? It's probably best that you get to your temporary house before it gets dark. At least you have a place to unpack your stuff and get some rest. Or are you planning to make your precious little family sleep huddled together under a pile of luggage all night whilst you hold some kind of sad little futile vigil outside here?
Honey, please, can we at least talk about this face to face? I don't understand how you could suddenly go and do something like this. If you chase us out like this, what's going to become of my poor family? I'm really sorry. I know the way that I treated you was wrong. Please, just calm down for a second and let's talk about this, okay?
Do you think that bringing your parents and sister to live with us here without even asking me if it was okay didn't feel sudden to me? What on earth made you think that it would be okay for you to make such an important decision like that without even consulting me first?
I'll send my parents and my sister to go and live somewhere else. If I do that, will you stop being mad at me? You're not the kind of person who would normally do something like this. You're really scaring me right now.
You should have been prepared to face the consequences of your actions the moment you went behind my back to move your family in here. Get lost, or I'm going to call the police and have you removed from the premises.
Please, calm down and just let me talk. I told you already, I'll tell all my family members to get lost and I'll do whatever you want. So please, will you just let me come back and live with you in this house?
No way! I have no feelings for you anymore after everything you've put me through. You should just be thankful that I moved all your stuff to my parents' house instead of throwing it out. You can't stay there forever though, because I'm gonna put it on the market as soon as I can. Anyway, I hope that we never see each other ever again. And so I was able to chase out my husband and his family, who had made me feel like a servant in my own home, and I moved my parents in with me, just like I had originally planned. People may look at me and think it was underhanded of me to send them on a trip and move all their stuff out whilst they were away, but it was the only way I could be sure I got them out of this house successfully. And besides, my husband was the first one to use underhanded tactics, so I don't feel sorry in the slightest.
Is this really where we're gonna be living from now on? But it's tiny, and it doesn't even have an elevator. I can't be climbing all those stairs at my age, you know?
No, Mom, we won't be living here. We're only staying here temporarily because this is where Sadie had all of our stuff moved to. She's gonna put this place up for sale soon, so we're gonna have to find somewhere else as soon as possible.
What? Then where on earth are we going to live? I really can't believe that this is happening to us.
I know you're angry, Mom, but we just have to accept this.
Well, you need to get this sorted out somehow. Are we really going to be thrown out onto the streets just because you couldn't get one silly little girl to fall into line?
Let's just sleep here tonight, and tomorrow we can go to Madison's boyfriend's place.
Oh, but I hate that guy.
How can you even say that, Mom? Have you even spoken to him before? I thought you'd only seen him in passing when he was coming to visit Madison in the old house. How did you just decide that you hate him without even giving him a chance?
Well, I could just tell by looking at him that he's a good-for-nothing. Not to mention the fact that it's embarrassing for you that he now knows that you're the size of a matchstick. Speaking of good-for-nothings, do you really think that we got chased out of that house because of us? Obviously, Sadie had some kind of problem with you, and that was the main catalyst.
Mom, how could you say that?
You obviously started acting too big for your boots or something, and she didn't like it. So don't go blaming us, okay? Do you even think that boyfriend of Madison's will let us live with him anyway?
I have no idea, Mom. I have no idea.
Oh, for goodness sake, stop crying, you big baby. Your father is watching. What's wrong with you?